everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today I will be going over my thoughts and just my overall feelings on the newly announced Mortal Kombat 1 Khaos Reigns story expansion / Combat 2 DLC. Just before we get into it, please consider liking, subscribing, and all that jazz, or possibly become a member of the channel today. Any support truly means the world to me. But let's not waste any more time and get straight into what I think about this DLC. So, earlier last week, Mortal Kombat 1 released their announcement for their Khaos Reigns DLC. This Khaos Reigns DLC shows a bunch of things. It shows story mode, it shows us gameplay of 3 characters, teasing for 3 more guest characters, as well as the return of Animalities after over 20 years of them being absent in the series. What do I think about these? Well, this video is going to be It's going to be a different type of video. It's going to be something I have never done before. I've got myself some points down here on a little list, but it's not scripted. I've got points I want to talk about, but it is not a fully scripted video. So let's begin with arguably the biggest concern of the pack. Sektor and Cyrax. Sektor and Cyrax. 2 beloved fan favorite Mortal Kombat characters. Red and yellow. Ketchup and mustard. No, not that ketchup and mustard. But oh, trust me, they are very much iconic too. But not them. Not that one either. No, that's not the right ketchup and mustard either. That ketchup and mustard. The iconic robotic duo that everyone has loved ever since their debut over 20 years ago. Honestly, some of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters of all time. And when I heard they were leaked, I was stoked to hear that they'd be coming to Mortal Kombat 1 because I love the gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1. So I went to the leaks and found something that I didn't expect. From the leaks a while back, the whole Combat Pack 2 was leaked a long time ago, and rumors started to sprout that Sektor and Cyrax were going to be females, gender-swapped versions of them. And as soon as that was announced, or as soon as that was leaked, people really began to dislike this idea. I, at the time, didn't really think much of it because I figured, no, they've done a lot of weird changes with the story, like Kuai Liang being Scorpion, but I don't think they would go that far. Little was I wrong. They definitely went that far, and they went even further, making it so Sektor and Cyrax aren't even robots anymore. They're humans with robotic armor. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I feel this is unneeded and feels desperate. This feels very desperate by NetherRealm, and probably specifically Warner Bros. More so than NetherRealm, to accustom for more female characters. This is a direct impact from the wokeness our society has been brought to, where they are now going into beloved fan favorite characters that have been loved for generations, for decades, for over 20 years, to change them. And they did more than change them. They aren't even the characters that we loved. They are whole new characters. This is not Sektor. This is not Cyrax. This is the abomination that woke culture has brought us to. And I hate it. I hate it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you guys. I hate this decision. Sektor and Cyrax, ever since their debut, have been robots that are male. They've been the robotic ninjas of Mortal Kombat. Yes, in some depictions of them, they're humans. Don't like that either because they've always been robots. And in the game, where they had arguably the best design they ever had, that being Mortal Kombat 11, they weren't playable. And then, in Mortal Kombat 1, we get another fan-fucking-tastic design of them. We get new adaptations of the classic versions, and they were perfect. Perfect.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
And then they go and switch it up and turn Sektor and Cyrax into females wearing suits of armor like they're fucking Iron Man or Ironheart. I do not like it. And from the backlash, it seems like not a lot of other people do as well. They should have just added 2 other female characters. I kind of don't even want Sektor and Cyrax anymore. They butchered the characters. They don't even feel like fucking Sektor or Cyrax anymore. I would have rather them give me Serena and Jade, or Scarlet, or fuck, even Devora. Yeah, I said it. I would take Devora over the Sektor and Cyrax they are giving us. Thank you, NetherRealm. Thank you for butchering 2 of my favorite Mortal Kombat characters of all time. On the contrary, let's talk about 2 characters that I do like from this combat pack. Noob and Ghostface. I really like how Noob's turning out to look. He looks really fun to play, and he looks good. Now, albeit not my favorite design. Not my favorite design. I still prefer MK9 and MK11's design of Noob, but that is okay. Mortal Kombat 1 does not need to have the best designs. But this Noob still feels like Noob. He still is Bihan. He still looks similar. He still has the same damn abilities and not some cheap knockoffs that make it look like the frickin' stuff you put in your wall to fill in the holes. So yes, I like Noob Saibot a lot. Cannot wait to play him. His gameplay so far looks really fun. And they didn't fucking gut his character. Speaking of gutting, we also got Ghostface. Cannot wait for Ghostface. Dead by Daylight's version of Ghostface. As you know, I do a lot of Dead by Daylight content, so kind of hard for me not to bring it up, okay? I love what they did with Dead by Daylight's Ghostface, and it looks like they're doing something similar here as well. It seems like they're also taking the similar route that Call of Duty took with Ghostface, which I am perfectly fine with. Perfectly fine. The suit looks pretty similar to the Call of Duty Ghostface. Love it. And being voiced by Roger L. Jackson. Love it. If they got some cheap knockoff to voice him, I would have been disappointed. But they got the original actor, so I'm happy. So the outfit looks good. Voice looks good. Cannot wait. I am very excited to see what they do with his moveset. I really hope, really hope that there are some moves inspired by the movies. Maybe just off the top of my head, maybe like a wheelchair from like Scream 5, or maybe abilities where there's 2 Ghostfaces on the screen at the same time. Maybe Ghostface has the ability to spawn a second Ghostface as if he's like another cameo. I don't know. Just kind of spitballing ideas, but I cannot wait to see what Ghostface's moveset is going to look like. Now, let's move on to the 2 characters that I'm like 50-50 on. Arnold, I mean Conan, and the T-1000. Where to start with these 2? I mean, these 2 guest characters, they really just don't hit for me. They just don't hit for me. But I can understand why they were picked. Conan and the T-1000, they're from the late 70s, 80s. They're catering to more of the older generations. The older generations, not my generation. And more the generation that grew up playing the first few Mortal Kombats. Like, grew up with Mortal Kombat 1, not this one, the first Mortal Kombat 1. Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, and Mortal Kombat 3 Ultimate, or whatever the hell it was called, I don't remember. Which makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because, well, we're Mortal Kombat 1 in 2023, and we're getting animalities back as well. So it's really, this update, this DLC really seems to be catering to more of the older generation, which I am absolutely okay with. But that being said, these guest characters are just meh. They're 50-50 in my opinion. As of now, I'm not really excited for them. I'm not excited for Conan. I'm not excited for the T-1000. If we get a good gameplay trailer, I might be more excited for them. We'll have to see how they play. That is really the big thing for me. Unlike Ghostface, who I'm already excited for not knowing anything about, I need to know more about Conan and the T-1000 before I like them or not. And that's okay. Not every guest character is going to hit. Like last combat pack, I didn't really think I was going to like Peacemaker. Turns out, after seeing his gameplay and his fucking amazing and hilarious interactions with the Mortal Kombat cast, I loved him. And the same with Omni-Man. I wasn't too sure about Omni-Man, but I liked him as well. And I feel it's going to have to be the same with Conan and the T-1000, which is absolutely a-okay. But I'm still excited to see what they do with them. And again, they definitely would not be my first characters to choose. I would have personally chosen Doomslayer or Pennywise instead as the other two guests. But I'm still okay with these choices. And it is a leap. No, fuck this. It is a continent away from Sektor and Cyrax. So, overall for the Combat Pack 2, it's lackluster and a bit disappointing, in my opinion. Noob and Ghostface cannot wait to see. They looked great so far. Cannot wait to see more. Conan and the T-1000, they're iffy picks. I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. Excited to see what their gameplay looks like, and if their gameplay looks good, then I think they will definitely go up in excitement, but as of now, not too exciting. And Sektor and Cyrax are just flat out disappointments for me. I love them. I have loved them ever since I began getting into Mortal Kombat like 3 years ago, and I hate it. I hate what they've done. I hate that they've went from robots to people in armor, and gender swapping them just feels unnecessary. So yeah, Combat Pack 2, in my opinion, is just lackluster and disappointing, because there's just not enough content to be excited about. And that'll be it for this video, folks. If you guys enjoyed the content, please consider liking, subscribing, and all that jazz. Maybe even becoming a member of the channel today for only $2 for exclusive benefits. But let me know what you guys think down below about Combat Pack 2. Do you guys agree with my opinions? Do you guys have different opinions? Do you guys actually like Sektor and Cyrax, the new versions? Let me know down below. But I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. And a huge thank you to all of my members, SJeb, Crash Test Sim Racing, and Half Dead at Best for supporting my channel.